One of the poorest countries in the world, Central African Republic has suffered from violence and conflict since 2012, which affects food production greatly, leaving 63% of the total population in need of help or assistance. 2.1 million people, or 46% of the population, suffers from food insecurity. Central African Republic is located in an extremely unstable region, which is influenced by constant political instability and upheaval, including the overthrow of the government in 2013 through violence and looting. Due to this downfall, it has been extremely difficult to achieve the population from no longer suffering from hunger. According to the United Nations News, reports demonstrate that the 2014-15 harvest was poor and that food prices were forced to remain high as the farmers were unable to attend to their fields, and hundreds of thousands have been forced to flee their homes and abandon their land and livelihoods. Almost one out of every two Central Africans suffers from food insecurity. The failure of agriculture has led to the abandonment of cash crops and the disregard of small scale farming. This has reached a crucial point, causing smallholder farms to be pulled into the conflict. Overall, the crisis is mainly due to the collapsing of post-rebellion economy. Food stocks are reportedly 20% of what they were before conflict broke out, showing a great decrease. Agricultural production has also decreased by 40%, greatly contributing to the decline in proper food supply. Ever since the government overthrow in 2013, conflict has been very dangerous for the citizens in the country. In the capital city of Bangui, conflict has slowed down, which is allowing the economy to keep moving there, but everywhere else in the country has issues. On the southeast side of the country, armed groups took control of about 80% of the land, increasing violence and making living conditions very unsafe. With Central African Republic being an open threat at all times, many citizens have been displaced throughout the country, losing their homes and forced into poverty, which causes hunger. Families have been forced so often to sell what they own, pull their kids out of school, even resort to begging, that they have reached the end of their rope. This is not the usual run-of-the-mill emergency. People are left with nothing. This is a quote from the Deputy Country Director in the country, Guy Adua. This demonstrates how violence has affected so many families and has forced them into poverty and hunger. Organizations have been taking action since 2015 to solve the problem of hunger in Central African Republic. The World Food Program is providing food and nutrition that plays an essential role in the recovery of the country. The WFP is focused on the food purchased to be sent to the schools to help the children. WFP helped out around 400,000 people in December 2015, with donating food to the people in the schools, cash-based transfers, and helping the economy through this. Our planet produces enough food to feed our entire population. Therefore, hunger should really not exist. Humans must work together to combat world hunger in ways such as creating collection food drives to obtain food for the hunger or sustainable farming. If humans partake in their actions, it will influence the international community to also help out. Another way to fight hunger through the international community is to influence governments of foreign nations to be more focused on creating programs that provide food for those that are poor and hungry. If nations start to partake in this more and more, the international community will be influenced to take action as well. Overall, hunger in the Central African Republic is a huge problem and needs to be solved.